I can't even believe I'm doing this right now. Hey fellow survivors, Explorer Idra here, and welcome to our Ark Crystal Isles modded series. Our focus and goal with this series is to explore and show off some of the amazing mods from the Ark Steam mod community, and highlighting some of their incredible features they have to offer to you, the players. All the while having some fun along the way on the Crystal Isles map. So without further ado, let's get to today's video. Welcome back, survivors. Explorer Idra here, and we are back on our Crystal Isles map. So, uh, oh man, all right. So this guy here, I'm about to change his name. There it is, Frankilius Maximus. So I put out a community post. This guy needed a name. There's a couple people that responded. Frank from Angry Dad Gaming being one of them. Thank you for your suggested. I am totally naming this guy the Frankilius Maximus. There was another one as well too, which I really liked, and I thought about it, and I was like, this name actually suits this guy a little bit better. So, and that is Orange Crush. So thank you very much to Old Gamers Never Die. So there was a couple of names, and there's one more too that got suggested. I'm going to save that one for another dino here coming up. But yeah, a couple great names. So that's the names, you guys. Thank you very much for posting in the community tab. Today we are going to be taking on this big project here. So the castle, our futuristic castle, is it's coming along, and we're going to be continuing on with building the keep. So just give me 1 second. I'll get you guys an aerial view here. All right, so a bit of an aerial view, you guys, of what we got going on here. Building with the castles, forts, and keeps. The science fiction one, I really liked the look of it. I know it's a little bit different, but I wanted to go with a bit of a sci-fi look. So I've been playing around a little bit. This is what the whole thing's looking like so far. We're gonna finish building it up today. So yeah, looking forward to it, you guys. Alright, and also I forgot to mention, I'm going to have the links in the description down below for both Angry Dad Gaming and Old Gamers Never Die. Go check out their channels. Both are fantastic. And yeah, let's get into some building. So I am going to be doing some of this in flying mode, you guys, and some of this not in flying, just because it's a little bit easier to do. Let's get some double door frame down. Now I wanted to touch on one thing here in particular. So if you are building in this mod in particular, you need to keep in mind that the pieces are at a different scale than regular vanilla pieces. So I'm doing a bit of a mixed build here, and it's going to be some GlassMetal from the GlassMetal mod, which is the former no collision mod. Yeah, so that mod, it was an older mod. It used to be around for quite a while, but then the game incorporated having no collision that you could just turn on in your settings. So the mod was, I think, just a little bit irrelevant, but they kept a lot of the building pieces, you guys, in its own mod. So I really like it. It comes in this little table right over here, the GlassMetal smithy. And you can get a whole bunch of pieces that you can unlock. So if I go into structures and I go into metal, there is a ton of different types of different building pieces, you guys. And they sort of remind me of like a bunker style, almost like a apocalypse bunker in a way, between the metal and the glass. But they look really cool, and I love the look of these windows. So, but the issue is that if you go to building them and you try to mix it in with this particular type of mod, these mods are scaled differently. So you're going to need to play around with it. It took me a little while. I had to play around with the different wall sizes to be able to make these fit. But thankfully I did get it. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of math, which, I mean, it's been a while since I've had to really do a whole lot of math thinking. Oh, of course, I'm in the right place. But yeah. So just keep that in mind. Let's pick this up. And something with this mod too, when you're building with these, that it doesn't like to snap always to the right place. There we go. All right, we've got that one. And I think we can put a bigger wall there. Looks like I stacked 2. I'm going to try and keep these somewhat uniform here, you guys. So yeah, looks like I did 2 there. And then a bigger wall. Yep. Just to fill in this gap. And then one of these bigger walls, the 2x3 composite walls. This is really nice. There we go. It takes up a lot of room. I really like that. And let's get another one of these guys down. One of these. Now I might change this up just a little bit here and knock out one of these walls just to build a path that goes in between these towers. So these front towers, I'm not 100% sure what they're going to have in them yet. I'm going to... Okay, now snap. There we go. The back towers, I'm going to use those for crafting areas, and one of them is going to be the tower for doing crops. So on the top of it, like this one here, I've got it enclosed, but on one of the ones at the back, I'm actually going to put the glass on top so that we can do crops up top there. So a little bit of a crop top. All right, a couple more walls. Now, if I do that, I didn't look at the stairs on this side, so could we still get underneath it? We could. It actually would just work perfectly, to tell you the truth. I don't mind that at all. I could do 1. Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay, so that's being enclosed. So now I'll show you guys what I mean here, too, about this front windows here. So if I take this one here, and I pop it in like that, that's your regular size vanilla wall, basically. Now, if I take one of these and I pop it in, well, now you can see the difference in the height. So these are the Castles and Keeps specific sizes, the composite walls. Now, they do have vanilla walls as well, too, that you can build. And they come out at about the same size as a regular wall, too. So, but when you're building in these, if you're mixing the pieces, well, you got to have that extra little bit in there just to close out your gaps. So they have these 1/3 walls that you can pop in, and they're close. They're not perfect, but once you fit in the roofing pieces, they actually sit pretty nicely. I had to do that with a couple pieces out here, and with this. With this here, we're going to have these all throughout here, which is going to house our artifacts. So I'm going to build them basically on either side. So you walk in, it's going to be like a great hall where you walk in and you've got your artifacts on both sides of this here on display. But yeah, I had to play around with that when it came to this side here, you guys. All right, and so I've probably bored you guys to death if you made it this far already into the video just by doing some building. I just wanted to show off some of these pieces, show you what they look like, what I sort of had in mind. But now with that, I mean, what building video isn't complete without having a bit of a building montage? So let's get to a building montage, shall we? The bane of my existence in building. Trying to build with sloped ceilings in regular building. How many times has that happened to you? But with that being said, we are very close to being done here, you guys. So towers are coming up really nicely. I'm just trying to get these ceilings on here so we can get going with some decorating. It's coming. It's just going to take me a moment. All right, so back inside, and we are going to build some more pods like this on this side here. This is where, when you come into our Great Hall, this is where we're going to have artifacts on display. So again, a mix of this glass metal with the castles and keeps here. So one of the neat things about castles and keeps too is that they have these pieces here. The inverted gables is what they're called. They're basically like the triangle walls, the equivalent of S plus, but they have a proper name to them, and you don't have to mess around with trying to flip them and them not fitting properly. These ones actually fit in nice and snug, so they're very well done that way. So let's get to some more building here. I'm going to leave this one open because we are going to have an artifact for that one. So the rest of these are going to be filled with artifacts as we go throughout the series. There we go, close enough. And we will throw this one in to be on display. So perfect, I like that. Oh my goodness, okay, so we've actually run through all of our crystal. All right, so we've got some crystal back in place here. My goodness, you guys, this build, kind of no joke here, but this build in the end, because these pieces all for the castles and keeps take metal ingots and cementing paste, and then of course all the glass. So we're looking at roughly 50,000 metal ingots. I'm gonna say roughly by the time we're done, plus another roughly 10,000 crystal, and I'm gonna say a good 25,000 cementing paste we've gone through. So a lot of farming. Thank goodness for snails. Thank goodness for this other mod that we have here for the Hatchets Plus and the Pick Plus there. It's gotten us a whole lot of metal, thank goodness, because we needed it. So yeah, this mod, if you're going to be building in it, definitely uses a lot of metal. There we go. That's the proper spot I want. And we've got this one here. Like that. There we go. All right. So we've got our artifact holders in place now. So I like that. Perfect. Oi! What is going on over here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We've been attacked? Oh. All right. Apparently we need some defense up here. Yeah, right. Come in and attack our base. Trying to build here, man. Oh, look at you. Sneaky, sneaky, trying to go around and hide. I knew those human NPCs were going to come back to bite us in the butt. How did they even get up here? Good job, team. Yeah, you deserve a bite there, Frankulius Maximus. Yes, you eat some food. Good job, team. Good job. All right, and as you can see, it's raining, and nighttime is quickly coming upon us here. So I think I'm going to call this episode here, you guys. A little shorter one today. Just to show off a bit of the Castles and Keeps science fiction mod as well as the glass metal mod. I wanted to get the kind of the structure or outline for our futuristic looking castle here, and I think I've got it. I'm digging this build so far. So I'm going to play around with it off camera. I'm going to do a little bit more tweaking. I'm going to do a bunch of the decorating, and then I will show it to you guys next episode. As well as Mr. Jacob was nice enough to throw on a really cool storage mod. So I'm really looking forward to getting to play around with that. I'm going to build that up and show that off to you guys as well too. But with that, yeah, I'm starting to freeze. And we've got some more enemies attacking in the background. Goodness, I gotta go clean that up too, I think. Maybe the dinos got it. Oh no, there's a whole attacking coming. Oh my goodness! Oh, yeah, let's get on our cat. Let's get some stuff going here. Anyways, with that, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please drop a big like down below for us on your way out. Subscribe for more. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. See you later. And with that, yeah, hope you guys all have an awesome day, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Look at that. Look at you bleeding. Goodbye.